Greetings, family. This is Leslie or Miss L coming to you from Ma'at on the Mat. I hope all is well with you, all is well with me. I want to thank my new subscribers for joining me on my transformation journey. And I want to say thank you to the ones that have started with me from the beginning. If you haven't already done so, before I continue, please do me a favor. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm coming on, and then like or dislike, and then share if what I have is of importance to you and possibly to someone that you know. I'm coming in to say Happy New Year. It's a little late. I feel like it's a little late in the new year. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and New Year's greetings have gone out late last night and early this morning. I was just too tired to do anything. And even though I was awake at midnight, I just didn't have the interest or the energy to share a Happy New Year. What I decided to do today was get up very early and have breakfast. I went out to eat because I find that sometimes I am not eating enough and it affects how I feel throughout the day. And then I went for a walk on the beach. I'm smiling because I'm looking at the beach behind me. That is Palmarima Beach, and that's where I was at today. It didn't quite look like that. The water was a bit dirty. I want to say the water was dirty, but the nice part is that there are more seashells on the shore, and so that was exciting. So I picked up a couple of seashells and I brought them home. I actually said to myself, you really don't need any more seashells. You have more than enough around the house. But then I thought, can you really have more than enough? So I just picked up 2. Well, we're into 2023. Let me ask you, are you okay? Or are you hoping to be okay? Are you planning to be okay? Are you putting things in effect that will put you on the road to okayness? And then I'll answer those questions for myself. Am I okay? Yes, I'm okay. Am I putting things into effect that will put me on the road to okay? Most definitely, because I'm okay, but then I want there to be levels of okayness. And that means that everything in my life has to line up and balance. Harmony, balance, order for my life. And that requires a daily effort, manifestation, and a determination to make it happen. So I was thinking that for this new year, would you mind if I started over my YouTube channel? I'm still learning how to introduce myself so that you would know who I am. I'm still learning to say thank you to my new subscribers and to shout out my old subscribers or those that have been with me for the long haul. I hate to use the word old, but you know what I mean. I'm still forgetting to say, please hit that subscription button. My son said to me, you have to say that. Make it at the beginning of your video or at the middle or at the end, but you have to say it. Even though people know they should do it, still you want to say, hit that subscription button. Like it and share. and then respond by giving it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Now, my numbers are growing very small. They're growing, but they're not thousands. And I think that what I may have to share may not be for thousands, but for those that are here, my hope is that you would stick with me as I continue to share my transformation journey with you in this continent of Africa and how it relates to Ma'at on the mat, and then how it relates to my movement and exercise, whether it be at the pool or on the mat. So what I decided to do is start from the beginning, because I started my channel a little later in the year of 2022. And I began expressing some things to you, and I was hoping that last week I could kind of do a day of just sharing to get up to speed and then moving into 2023. And then I got very, very busy. I got busy doing things on the land. I got busy trying to help with getting the build moved a little further. And in that process, I learned something about myself. I learned that I'm not always sure about what I want. And I think I want something one day, and then the next day I want something else. I'm also learning that it's okay. It's okay if I change my mind. Nothing is written in stone, and there is no commitment until it's actually done. And then when it's done, I may change it again. Lately, I've been vacillating over the paint color for the apartment, for the house. It's kind of looks like an apartment to me. It's one floor. But I realize that even though I want gray on the walls, there's only really 2 colors of gray that's offered here. It's very different from Home Depot, where you can go up and see 50 shades of gray. So you have to make do with what you have. And then when that happens, you may want to change your mind. And then go with white. And then there are 5 types of white that you can choose. Or you just put a blindfold on, pick a color, put it up there, and live with it. And you make do with what you have. Anyway, I'm going to share more with you that part of my transformation journey from living in New York City to living in the Gambia. But I'm not going to show you me changing my mind color after color. I think I've settled on the colors. The bathroom tiles, I'm still wavering, but I've spoken to about 2 other people that are building, and I think blue is it. Blue is it. And maybe it's because we're near the water and we can see the ocean regularly and get the vibe of the ocean. Or maybe because there's a limit on the number of tiles and selections that they have. And so if there's nothing but blue, then you get blue. So like I said in my previous video, way back when in 2020, I was going to be sharing with you the process of my build and my moving in, and I hope to be doing that soon. In the meantime, please stick with me. I have a lot to share with you. Now, do I say it now? Let's say it now. Thank you for my new subscribers, and thank you to those that have been with me for the long haul. And if you have not done so, please, if you're just visiting, you're just passing through, my video came up as a suggestion in your feed. Please subscribe, like, and share. And I'll talk to you real soon. Peace and love.